You know what I'm saying? It's probably a good thing that I don't have much of a social life. Because if I did, I wouldn't be making all these dang videos. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. It's hard to have a big social life when you got kids and you're the only parent in the kids' lives. It's a little difficult having a bit of a social life when there ain't no other parents around. Just me. It's just me. So anyways, welcome again to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your internet pilot extraordinaire for this evening. And we're gonna be flying some aeroplanes tonight. Well, not some, just one really. We're gonna be flying a 737-800. I've been flying propeller planes lately. Now, I did go back and figure out what I did wrong with them landings on the DC-6 and the Constellation. So next time I fly them, which is gonna be this week, we're gonna do redemption flights with both of them planes. I did figure out with the DC-6, I just did not leave myself enough distance for descent, and I tried to slow down too quickly, and it was bad. It was real bad. And last night's flight with the Constellation, I didn't realize that I needed to deactivate the flight engineer. I needed to deactivate really all the artificial intelligence, because the artificial intelligence kept on putting me back in cruise mode, and it was so I wound up landing like 40 knots faster than I should have been, and that's why we kind of did that old super slide at the end. But I figured out what the problem was, and we gonna be doing some redemption flights very soon, sometime this week. But tonight's all about Southwest Airlines. Oh yeah. Ding, you are now free to move about the country. So I haven't flown this Pmdg airplane in a while. It's been a minute. Hey! Usual suspect. First to arrive, last to leave. What's up, dude? I was just saying how it's a good thing that I don't really have a social life. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to make all these airplanes. All these videos. Yeah, I'm gonna take tomorrow night off. I figured, I thought tonight, so my daughter wanted to get a piercing done for her birthday, and I thought we were gonna be out a lot longer tonight than we were, so I'm like, you know what, we got home early. I was like, let me just go ahead and just knock this out, and then tomorrow night I'll just take the night off. So, alright, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, let me see if we got any updates. No upper dates. So I was just saying, I don't know if you heard it, I figured out why the landing last night was so jacked up. So with that Constellation, when you're coming in for landing, you got to turn off all the artificial intelligence. So I did another flight today, and I was able to land properly at 115 knots. And because last night they kept on putting us back in cruise mode, and it was like, man, I'm not trying to go back into cruise mode, dude. I'm trying to land. So, all right, yeah, I was practicing with the DC-6 today as well. All right, tonight, let's go up here, and let's escape this. Yeah, I thought about taking a night off, but it's tough to do sometimes. All right. So we got Southwest. That's the aeroplane we're going to fly tonight. And we're going to be taking off from... Oh, yeah, let me put the correct information in. Well, we'll just plug in our regular. All right. Oh, number lock's not on. All right, and this is SWA 1583. I think that's the actual flight number. Let me see here. Yep, 1583. That's our flight number for today. And we're leaving from Denver Airport. It should be gate C42. Let me see if I can find C42. All right, where's C42 at? That's the gate it took off from in real life, so let me see if I can find it. That's C43. Hey, you know what? And it looks like it's got a Southwest airplane there already, so very good. Let's go C42. That's where it took off from in real life. And it will do live weather today. And this plane took off at 4 something, so we'll put this back to like 3:30. You know, we'll change the time when we get back to Denver, because Denver's like 6 hours behind UTC time, so we'll change it when we get to Denver. All right, very good. Let's go, bitch. Gotta load up them zombies on this airplane. Now, I had a good day at work. I'm pretty jacked up right now. And so I'm like, man, let me fly an airplane. That'll help settle me out. I was gonna do a flight anyways, whether I was up in my bedroom or down here, so I figured if I'm gonna be doing a flight, I might as well do it with some friends. I never really let this thing play out. Let me let this play for a few seconds. This is my first time playing this with on the Series X with this plane. You know what? I didn't turn photogrammetry off, actually. Let me turn that off. Might be a good idea to go outside and turn that off. Let me see if it's off. I don't think I did. I like Silver Airways. Well, go ahead, man. You can still do the flight. Don't let me hold you up. I like Silver Airways. That's a cool looking airplane. All right, let me make sure that everything is set for this, because I haven't flown this plane in so long. I don't know if it still has all my settings. Actually, I can look real quick. And it's got the 3 buttons there. It's got the new nav. It's a cold and dark start. It's got the heads-up display system. It might actually be okay. All right, yeah, let's go out and go back in. I want to turn the photogrammetry off. What's up? What's up? I used to like that commercial when it first came out, that What's Up commercial back in the day. It's like, what's up? All right, let me turn photogrammetry off. We're going from Denver to Houston. I think this flight might still be in the air in real life. I don't remember actually. Oh, and let me turn off accessibility. Let's turn all this joint off. Man, it was a good day today, man. I had a good day. Today was a good day. All right, let's turn the traffic up. Let's turn traffic up a little bit. Road vehicles. Oh, I didn't know I could use the mouse scroller for that. That is pretty cool. If you got a mouse, you can just go right to the line and just scroll the mouse. That is cool. I had no idea. All right, let me turn this down because I'm using the ATC tonight. We'll put them on like 25 tonight. All right, let's save that. And let's go back to options. Go to assistance, and let's turn on, where's it at here? ATC, let's turn that on. Let's save that. User experience, ATC, enforce the flight plan, ATC messages, voices. That's good. And let me make sure I'm in sim rate. All right, sim rate, and the keyboard should be keyboard profile 1, 2. All right, very good. Let's save that, and now let's go back. All right, now we're good. Now let's load in. Gate C42, and let's fly. Yeah, yeah. Give Frank some of that zombie weed, man. Fucking let him start drooling all over himself and walk the streets of New York trying to eat people's brains. He's like, I'm not trying to get a slice tonight. I'm just trying to eat some brains. All right, Denver Airport, home of a lot of demonic shit, and home to supposedly a very huge base underground. What for when we get bombarded by asteroids and comets? Everybody's going to be underground. Yes. Yes, yes, I do. I do forget from time to time what planes I have. Yeah, because I bought so many planes over the like 6 or 7 months. Yes, yes, it does happen. All right, we got to get rid of them stairs. We got to get that jetway connected. All right, let's brains. I need brains. All right, let's go to actions. I'm not gonna have the fuel trucks and shit, all that coming. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will. Let me connect the jetway. At least let me do that. All right. I think the door should open up on its own. Let's see here. Let's go back to doors. All right, we got to open that door. Am I frozen? I shouldn't be. Man, you scare me, dude. Like, do I got to pull this up and watch it myself? Yeah, it doesn't say I really have any drop frames. I mean, it looks like I'm doing okay. Yeah, I did the 737. What did you think I was going to be flying tonight? I don't remember any requests, Frank. So if you got a request, I'll do it next time. All right, our fuel for tonight is here. Let's just set this to a third. Actually, we will have the fuel trucks come out. Let's go payload. Let's empty that. And yep. Yeah, that JU-52 is pretty close to the DC-3. That's right. All right. Oh, yeah, the A320. That's right. You can't be serious with that plane. I'll fly it next time. I promise. I'll do the A320 next time. All right, let's put the battery on. And let's put some ground power on. And let's put our anti-collision lights on. And let's come here and let's go to ground services. Alright, let's request the fuel truck. We need a total of 8108 for fuel. And our passengers tonight is 126. We can start loading them. And our cargo is 3,100 kilograms. So let's get all these involved. Let's do 1,000 up front. And let's do 2,100 in the back. All right, let's see if the fuel truck's here yet. It's attaching. Oh, that's cool. I hope it launches. Like, I hope it's on the Xbox by then. That would be awesome if it's on the Xbox by then. All right, that's starting. Let's wait for these boys to connect, and then we'll. Oh, wrong button. And then we'll line up the IRS and all that. I wish Pmdg would have like made bags part of this. Like the standard one, like that you can call the ATC for. Like they have bags that show up and like start rolling on here. Yeah, I think I did read that actually, that there's a new A320neo or something like that coming out. Yep. All right, it's connecting. We can see our fuel increasing here. All right, let's start loading that up. That's arriving. Let's go ahead. But that's cool. Hopefully it'll be a good update for it. Look at this, man. This is crazy. AirAct 2204. It's still running from April 21st to May 19th, 2022. The nav system in this airplane is almost 2 years old. That's crazy. For a plane that you spend this much money for. I hope with that new update that's coming out, I hope they actually turn the tablet on for the 747. I really hope they do that. All right, we got KDEN. And let's see if it lets us put C42 in. Nope. All right, let's turn the nav system on. Let's put that to heading STS. And let's put that on nav and that on nav. Should take about 30 seconds for it to align. I have it on like quick mode, so. All right, very good. Let's go to the next page. Let's grab this. Let's go back. Let's set the IRS position. Let me see if it'll let me put the gate in now that. You dog! You dog. It won't let me do it. All right, we are all lined up now with navigation's good. Let's go to route. Let's do KDEN. That's already in. All right, KDEN, and we're going to Houston. Planet Houston. And it's SWA 1583. I can't request a flight plan still. Maybe that'll be fixed in the update too. All right, let's go departure. And we're doing runway 8, hopefully. And we're doing Pmdg 7. Taking that to dues. I hope you're right about the tablet. I mean, it's got a tablet now, but it just doesn't turn on. So I'm hoping with the new update that the tablet actually like works. So this flight that we're doing tonight, there are no airways, which is different. Usually I have some sort of airway in here. If you were doing a route and you wanted to put an airway in, you put it on the left side here. So if it was like, you know, UG 833, you would just type that in here. And then over here on the right, you would type in whatever waypoint you're exiting the airway from. So we don't have that tonight. Everything's just going to be direct. So let's type in MMB. And then SPS. Yeah, it hasn't really gotten in the way of me doing a flight. I just find it interesting that like you spend $50 on this airplane or whatever it is, and you know you can barely build a flight plan on SimBrief because you know the AirAct, like this cycle 2204 in SimBrief, it's like 2 from the bottom. It's like 2203 is the very last one, and 2204, like in another couple of months, it's going to be like off the SimBrief completely. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, it still hasn't gotten in the way of doing a flight. Every once in a while, I have a waypoint that I can't put in or a airway, but it's all good. All right, MQP. And then we have ELLVR. Let's go next page. And then we have, actually, I don't think I'm going to have to put another one in because I think our arrival has the next waypoint. Our next waypoint is NNEAL, and that's probably part of the arrival. So we got 13 right. And we are doing kids. Yep, NN Neil. There we go. Slide scope 1. All right, very good. Let's put that in there. Now let's go to legs. Yeah. Right now? When do you want it? Huh? What, for PlayStation? So do you want it right now? Well, I'm going to be done in a couple hours. So do you need something right now? What? You'll take it now? All right, well, let me stop what I'm doing so I can help my son. Let me stop what I'm doing so I can buy my son a gift card. All right, I got you. I'll text you the code. Give me a minute. Let me order it. How about thank you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We will check our route in a second, folks. I gotta get on Amazon and order a gift card. All right, PlayStation gift card. Come on, phone. All right, play. There we go, PlayStation gift card. Now my son asked for a gift card for PlayStation so he can buy something. So I gotta buy it real quick for him. I don't know. When I was his age, man, I was making my own money, but you know, I guess it's a different time nowadays. All right, proceed to checkout. We will return to our regularly scheduled program momentarily. All right, I just placed the order. Now let me get the code. Order placed. Thanks. All right, let's access the content. PlayStation gift card. I think he wants to buy a song on Rock Band. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's been really big into like Avenged Sevenfold songs on Rock Band lately. All right, Gavin. And I'm getting ready to send the code as soon as my phone cooperates. I don't know what's slower sometimes, my phone or the computer. They can both be very grumpy old men sometimes. All right, code is sent. All right, let's check our route real quick. And then we'll close up shop, get the APU going. So let's come up here and put this on plan. And we're gonna, I think we're gonna get rid of this intercept here. So let's click on that waypoint and then click on intercept. All right, now let's click on legs again. Very good. And now we're just gonna step through everything. Now we may have to create a waypoint between Oliver and Neil. Oh no, we don't need to create a waypoint there. We're gonna need to create a waypoint as we get closer to the arrival. Closer to the approach. So let's get rid of this discontinuity, click Neil, then click the line above it, and click execute. And now that's connected. And let's continue to step through. Yeah, between Zeus and Jabs. So I think Jabs is the beginning of our approach. Let me see here. Yep, Jabs is the beginning of our approach. So let's get rid of this vectors, right? So let's click on Jabs. And let's click on vectors. Let's execute that. And now those are connected, but as we get closer, we may create our own waypoint like we've done before. So we'll see how it goes. But we'll do that later on. We don't need to do that now. Okay, let me type back "you're welcome." You are welcome. That's cool, man. Is that beta test? Is that thing on YouTube? I want to watch it too. All right, this is all done. Let's release all these vehicles. All right, those are all done. This is done. Let's release that. Let's release the jetway. And then let's go to doors and make sure we close this door. Cool, I'm about to check that video out. All right, now that they're gone, let's get the APU fired up. So let's come up here. Let's put on the aft tank. And now let's fire up the APU. Wait for that to get fired up. In the meantime, let's go back to init. And we're gonna request, now that all of our weights are good, we're gonna request. Let's click load. Let's hit execute. And we're gonna have to change a few things on here. Unable 280 knots. All right, we will fix that momentarily. Let's put the right cost index in. So according to SimBrief, it's 32. Let's hit execute. Our fuel is 7.8. Well, it's actually 7.9, so let's do 7.9. Let's hit, and then our transition altitude is actually 18,000 feet. And our cruise wind is 257 by 52. All this information I'm getting from the flight plan that SimBrief generates, and our cruising altitude. Click on cruise. We're actually cruising at 37,000 feet tonight. So let's click that. Let's execute that. Now let's check out this, what they're talking about, this 280 knots at M max. Okay. So what we can do here is we can do, I think we can do plus 280 and flight level 240A, I think we can do. Maybe not. Let me look at the arrival and see what it says on the arrival here. Which one is that? M max. That's what it says here, 280 knots. Well, I'll tell you what, let's change the one up before it. All right, 280 and what's that? Flight level 30. Flight level 308. Oops. 308. Alright, still saying that. Alright, let's do 275. Because if we don't get this fixed, it's going to say this message continually. Alright, maybe we're good now. Sweet, where are you going to race it, dude? Hey, new brakes will help if you're racing it, that's for sure. Alright, let's put the APU on. Let's turn on the generators. Let's turn on the bleed. Let's put this up to 37,000 feet. And now we can put the yaw dampener on. We can arm the emergency lights, seatbelt signs, and we can disconnect the ground power now. as well. Let's turn on the electric hydraulic pumps because we're getting ready to back up. All right, let's disconnect the ground power, and then we'll finish getting our flight plan set up. Let's go back to ground services, release ground power. And we'll sit on this pushback page there. All right, let's go back to init. So all this is good right here. Let's go N1 limit. Let's plug in like 58 degrees and see what it does. Yep, that looks good to me. 89%. Let's go to takeoff. Let's go. Oh, actually, let me talk to the ATC real quick and see if I can get. All right, departing. Which way is runway 8? That's going to the. Departing east. Sweet. You got it.
Runway 8 using taxiway Charlie Sierra Juliet Charlie November Echo Delta Mike SWA 15533.
All right, let's tune to the tower. And there we go. And let's see here. So here, let's go to page 2. The slope for this runway is minus 0.5. The runway wind tonight is 90 degrees at 10 knots. So we have 90 and 10. Let's go back. The center of gravity calculates automatically in this airplane. And let's try flaps 5. That looks good to me. Let's save all that. And I think we are good. Yep, everything looks good. So we do need to plug in our descent forecast real quick. So now, in the other planes, we can request it. It'll bring it in automatically. This plane doesn't do it. So let's just plug it in real quick. So we're going to do 3 altitudes. We have 31,000. After this, we're going to back up. 20,000 and 10,000. The wind at 31 is 26257. This is all on the flight plan as well from SimBrief. 26736, 26736. And we have 270 and 26. So 270 and 26. Yo, Keith, it's like 3 days in a row, man. That's awesome. What's up, dude? I can't believe Keith is here again. That's awesome. The gang's all here. All right, let's put this back on map. And Mega Karen, Giga Chad, whoever's sitting over here, we're going to put them on bitch. So they're going to just monitor the flight plan. We can turn off the VORs. We don't need them. All right, and let's make sure our brake is on. Let's come over here. Let's release the chocks. Let's get the tug ready. And we're going to do standard L. And we're going to do nose to the left. I think it does it based on sitting inside the cockpit. So we'll find out very soon.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start. Tail to the right.
Yeah. Watch out, Keith. We're gonna bite you. Watch out. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the rest of the fuel pumps. Actually, let's see. Do we have anything in the center? Not much. We'll just leave the center pumps off. Boy, I hope I chose the right way. I always get this confused in this airplane. I mean, there's plenty of ways to turn around if I did screw it up, but I think I got it correct. Alright, let's go ahead and fire up one of the engines here. Yep. Watch out, man. We gonna get you. I'm surprised it hasn't released us yet. Usually he's like, you know, goodbye. Oh well, fuck it. I was waiting for him to say goodbye to us, but... What? Alright, you're good. You're done, buddy. Alright, that's all done. Let's come here and let's go to N1 and let's go to the takeoff page here. Let's put our parking brake back on and let's fire up the other engine. Let's wait for N2 to get up to, you know, like 10 or 15 or so. Let's put on some fuel. Let's put our TCAS system on. The weather doesn't work, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, what is our, what is this? 2985, okay. So let's plug in 2985. Alright, let's put these on continuous. Let's turn on the generators. Oops. And let's go ahead and put the isolation valve on auto and the packs on auto. Turn that off. Probes are auto, that's good. Let's turn these on. Anti-ice. Alright, all that is good. Let's put logo light on, wing, wheel well. and taxi lights. Nice. All right, we got 145 as our takeoff here, and our landing altitude is 50. All right, and one last thing I need is the direction of our departure, and that is 83 degrees. Okay. All right, let's taxi. Let's release the parking. Oh, hang on. Let's put this on our tow, and let's put our flaps down to 5. That's a lot, man. 78 players, Jesus. All right, let's release the parking brake. Oh, actually, one last thing. Let's put our flight directors on. That's kind of important. All right, do we have any altitude constraints? Actually, we do. We have to be below 10,000 feet for our first waypoint kitting. We have to be below 10,000 feet. Does that say that there? It sure does. All right, we are rolling, bitch. Ground speed's only 10 knots. That's not bad. Yeah, it kind of looks like a real livery over here. That looks like a de Havilland Caribou. It's an interesting airplane to have parked at the terminal. Yeah, it's funny. They had the Caribou sitting there. At least I think that's what it was. That's the only de Havilland they have in the game is that Caribou. A plane that I own, by the way. Why do they have us going all the way around? Why didn't they just have us back up the other way? Like, we could have already been over by the runway already. Why did they make us go all the way around? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. No, this game's so stupid. Ding ding, you are now free to move about the country. Yeah, look, man, more de Havillands. Look, they just got them all like packed over here. It looks like a Canadian flag on the back of it too. That's what. That's wild. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like a Canada flag to me. It's kind of a far flight from Canada to Denver in that kind of plane. Well, look at that little broken ass A320. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. I don't want to say it sucks, but the fact that you really can't operate anything in that airplane makes it kind of suck. Oh, look, there's a big yellow plane getting ready to take off or land or whatever. It's like a DHL plane. Or Spirit Airlines. Man, it's going to be so nice when they had the new one come out and it's got like actual liveries on airplanes. Hey man, I hope it comes out on the 27th. I hope it's not like one of those releases where it releases on time but it's broken. Yoda Airstrip. They need to change that and write Airstrip Yoda. That way it'll be in line with how Yoda talks. Airstrip Yoda. I used to be able to do a really good Yoda years ago when my kids were young. I can't really do it too good anymore. Man, look at all these de Havillands, man. Golly. They just over here having a de Havilland party, man. Maybe they're putting all those planes underground in the underground bunker. So after, the nuclear holocaust and apocalypse happens, they have airplanes to fly. Maybe that's why they're all here. No, that's not us. We can just keep on going. That's where we're going. Go get up in the air and then turn on photogrammetry. Hey, if the ATC is too loud, let me know. And well, actually, the game's not really that loud at all right now. That's loud. I can see it. But yeah, if the words are too loud, let me know. I'll turn down the ATC again. Yeah, I got a couple of dates circled. I got that one circled, the 26th, 27th. And then the gold edition of Construction Simulator comes out on the 4th, and I have that on pre-order. I have the Construction Simulator on the PlayStation, but man, that PlayStation has a hard time. The PlayStation 4's got a really hard time playing that game, man. That thing, like, the fan on the back of the PlayStation sounds like these jet engines every time I play that game. But the Gold Edition's got all the DLCs, the 2 extra maps. That's cool. I'm excited for the new one to come out. Whoa! Did you see that dip? Wow. That was crazy. I'm glad I got that that damage thing turned off. It's this bumpy on a Series X with photogrammetry turned off. That's crazy. You see that plane just go straight down? Yeah, Woe was right, man. I got the good thing I had that feature turned off where, you know, like you can damage the airplane on the ground. That's why we don't crash when I make those landings. Like the last two landings where we were like coming in super fast. Yeah, I turned that shit off. I turned it off mainly for these type of runways. Hey man, you put the caps on, it's all good. Put all the caps on you want. Alright, so let's say we're going into a headwind. That's good. Let's wait for our clearance.
Denver Tower SWA 158 ready at runway 8 departure to the east.
SWA 158 wind 082 at 10. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 SWA 158.
Alright, let's turn on arm the auto throttle. Arm LNAV and VNAV. Well, if it'll arm, no big deal if it doesn't right now. Let's put down the heads-up display. Oh man, it's crazy windy in Baltimore right now. It's been super windy since yesterday, man. The wind gusts are crazy.
Cleared to land runway 8 Airbus 61 Romeo.
Alright, let me try putting on LNAV again, see if that works. Nope, not yet. Alright, no worries. We'll arm it when we get up in the air. Alright, let's trying to get zoomed in here. Alright. Release the parking brake. Let's give it a little bit of throttle. And let's click the toga screw. Wow, that's crazy, man.
Airspeed alive.
Trees falling and shit.
knots. B1. B2.
I'm trying to pull up, it's not working. I'm pulling up, it's not working, look. Nothing's working. I can't pause the game or anything. Oh my God, nothing's working. I can't even pause the game.
Positive rate of climb.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
What the hell is going on, man? Nothing is working in this airplane.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I can't even pause it. Look, I'm pushing the pause button. Nothing's happening. I have never seen this before. Nothing is working. All right, let me do a shutdown real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If I lose you guys, just hang tight. I'll be right back. No, my controller's not dead. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. I guess you can. No, my controller's not dead. My controller's on. For some reason, the simulator just decided to stop working. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming tonight. Maybe we'll just do this one tomorrow. I know, right? It's messed up. Well, you know, what we can do is I can start at I can start right at the runway. You know, I can build the flight real quick. I can build the flight on the world map page with everything. That way it's loaded into the FMC. I don't know. Maybe I can get us up in the air in just a few minutes, like maybe 5-10 minutes. Yeah, people are gonna love this video. They better love this video. They better subscribe and like this shit. I don't know, man. Hey, my controller's working. I got the extra battery right here too, just in case, like I always do. But man, I'm telling you, once I lined up and I gave it toga, like I could move it on the ground, like right or left with the rudder, but it wouldn't pull back. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't pause it. I couldn't do anything, man. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that I'd be so mad if I was in like Fortnite or Call of Duty or something like that, man. Oh my god. And that happened? Shit. That's the first time with the Xbox that I had to shut it down by holding the button in on the front of it. Nothing was working. Not a damn thing. I need more drink now. Hang on a second. And the photogrammetry is even turned off. I can understand it if that, you know, like, well, whatever. We'll be okay. Yeah, man. I can't believe. Why is it always me, guys? Why is it always my streams that shit gets fucked up? Is it everybody else or is it just me? Like either the plane doesn't work, my frame rate drops, my controller, the Xbox just decides to stop acknowledging my controller. You know, we got dips and doos in the runways. I mean, this shit is crazy. Man. That's fucked up. That's like super fucked up, man. I don't know if I can build the route from the outside. Let me see if I can plug in the waypoints from the outside, like on the world map. That might be quick. That might be quicker than plugging it all in. But I am going to start at the runway. Okay. First of all, let me see if there's an update that screwed me up. All right, no update. All right, let's go back to world map. Let's go here. Let's go back to Denver. Let's do runway 8. Let me do Houston. That's runway 13, right? All right, now can I plug in? I thought I could like... Can I type in my own shit? I thought I could. Oh, you know what? I think I can, actually. Alright, let me do this here. So we're doing Epkey 7. And we are doing the ILS for 13 right. And this one is Kids Z4. Alright, and you know what? Maybe I'll just leave this in the way it is. Alright, Rupee, Gator, Poison. Alright, Poison's part of it, and then Dues is... Alright, let's get rid of this. Why can't we get rid of it? Oh, it's part of the star. This might be too much trouble to do it this way. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just leave this route how it is, so we can get up in the air. That's fine. Alright, that's good. Let's go. Man! That's crazy, man. It's always something. It's always something. It's always something.
Denver Tower SWA 158 at runway 8 ready for departure IFR to Hobby.
Oh, we got a cold and dark start here. Shit. Alright, let's I guess I do have to set up the airplane again. Alright, let's do this. Let's turn the APU on. Alright, let me set this up as quick as I can. Alright, APU's good. Let's align our navigation again. Then we still got to do all the weights and shit, so this is going to take me a minute to do, but we will do it. Alright, let me set up the fuel and the weight again. Alright, fuel is 8108. Payload is 126 people. So let's do 126 here. And we got 1,000 in the front and 2,100 in the rear. All right, now let's go here. Let's go to ground services. Yeah, I guess we can release the ground power card on the runway. And let's plug in 8108 here. Oh, it's got 8141 in there. All right, well, whatever. 8141. Yeah, let's release the stairs on the runway. Thank you. Let's type in the 126 here. And let's put 1,000 in here. 2,100 there. All right, all that's good. We're now evened up. Let's make sure all the doors are closed. All right, doors are closed. Let's put our parking brake on. Let's remove the chocks. All right, that's fine. Let's come over here and do our flight plan again real quick. All right, route. We got KDEN, KHOU. We got SWA 1583. Let's go departure. Runway 8. Epkey 7. Dues. Let's go to route. Let's activate that. Execute. Alright, and then we got, what do we got next? MMB. Then SPS. It's the BOR. MQP. Then we have ELLVR. All right, that's good. Let's go to departure arrival. Let's go to arrival. Let's do 13R. And let's do kids there and Neil. That's fine. Let's go back to legs. Let's get rid of that one discontinuity here. All right, that's fine. Let's put in our descent forecast again real quick. And then we'll bring in our weights and start our engines and take off. So 310, 200, 100, 262.57. Mm, 267.36. And 267.36. 7 by 36. And 270.26. 270. All right, all that's good. Now let's bring in our weights. We got to do this before we start the engines. All right, let's load this in. Execute. Let's put in our cruising altitude, 37,000. Let's go back here. Let's fix M Neil. Let's do 275. Light level 293. All right, let's go back here. All right, let's put in our cost index. It's 32. Our transition level is 18,000 feet. Our cruise wind is 257 by 52, I believe. Yep, by 52. And our fuel plan is 7.9, so 7.9. All right, that's done. Oops. Okay, N1 limiter, let's put in 58 again. Let's do takeoff number 1. Let's go takeoff. Oops. All right, I remember the slope was negative 0.5. Runway wind right now is 70 degrees and 6 knots. Center of gravity calculates automatically. Let's do flaps 5. All right, all that looks good. All right, so we are all set up there. Let's go ahead and turn on the engines. The yaw dampener on. These on. Let's put this up to 37,000 feet. All right, let's go ahead and put that on. Yeah, we are on the runway. We will be off in a minute. All right, let's put all our lights on. I will be gone momentarily, hopefully. Go ahead and turn on our transponder. Start the other engine. Let's put that on. Sweet. I'm almost in the air. Just turning the engines on. All right, that's good. Let's put this on auto. That on auto. The generator's on. Okay, all that is good. Let's turn this bleed off. put our flaps down. What'd you get banned from? What'd you do, dude? What'd you get banned from? All right, we got 145. All right, let's arm the auto throttle. Let's engage LNAV and VNAV. Let's turn this off. Turn that off. Oh, from Red Dead? That sucks. Alright, 2986 is our pressure. Hang on, let me get up in the air. I'm wondering why you got banned. Alright, we're good for takeoff. Let's go. Actually, let me make sure we're at the right time. This plane took off around 4 in the afternoon, so around 4:30. All right, that's good there. All right, well, the yoke is working now, so hopefully it will continue to work.
Airspeed alive. Knots.
Hang on, I might have done that, but that wouldn't have stopped everything from working, like the pause button, like everything.
V2. V2. Positive rate of climb.
I forgot the gear doesn't go up by itself. I thought I was in the Constellation for a second, where the gear goes up automatically.
SWA 1583 contact Denver departure on 127.05. Good day.
Going to 127.05 SWA.
All right, autopilot's on. Let's put our
Denver departure SWA.
one set of flaps up.
Is at 6,400 feet, climbing 15,000 feet. SWA 1583 Denver departure 86 radar contact. Continue to KID&G. SWA 1583 your transponder appears inoperative while malfunctioning. Reset squawk 0275.
You know what? Give me a second. Let me turn off the ATC, because I think they're going to be really annoying. And I also want to turn photogrammetry on. Hang on a second. That's crazy, man. You got banned from Red Dead. Jesus. You were hacking, you said? Like actually like hacking into people's accounts? That's not cool, man. Shouldn't be hacking into people's accounts, man. Shame on you. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. I don't know whose account you're hacking or what the fuck's going on, but I do like the fact that it goes right to the wing and the wing is flexing. I'm going to be sitting here for a good amount of the flight, I think, just looking at shit. This is awesome. All right, we got that there. Let's lock our landing gear. All right, everything looks good now. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened before. Weird, man. Very strange, man. I've never had that happen before where just the whole controller was dead. I mean, the Xbox, the Xbox symbol, that wasn't even working. Like, nothing was, it was almost like my controller just wasn't connected. Wait. I'm confused. You hacked somebody's account or he hacked yours? You a bad man, Frank. You a bad man, Frank. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what happened. I just know that I was good and then I wasn't. Like, everything was cool and everything wasn't cool. Like, don't know what happened. We was good, and then we wasn't good. Left control. All right. All right, let's set standard pressure. No more ATC is good for me. think things are good now, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. Something happened. Something happened that wasn't cool. I'm still confused on, like, I thought you said you hacked somebody, Frank, but now I'm looking at the messages and it's like, it says he got everything. So did somebody hack you and then you hacked them back in return? That's just wild, man. I didn't know you were that kind of guy, man. That's kind of crazy. Be hacking on people's accounts. You a bad man, Frank the King. Frank the King, bad man. When we get up to cruising altitude, we'll increase the speed of the sim, and then we might create a waypoint, like 2 or 3 miles before jabs, because I don't know if we really need to, but so I'm looking at our arrival. My favorite color, probably green. It's like a toss between green and blue, but I probably say green. Frank over here stealing 10-year-old kids' accounts. I don't know if you can see this or not, but like, you see that flight plane, you see how the green goes down and then that orange line goes up? That orange line is the beginning of our approach. The end of that green line is the end of the arrival, so we have to make a turn north, go up, make sure we have enough distance to turn around and capture the localizer and all that. The RNAV landing's the exact same landing, so I never knew that. You can change the oh yeah, you know what? I think I did read that. I didn't know you could do it on Xbox. That's pretty wild. You can do that on Xbox. Yeah, I you know what? I think it's in one of the books that I have. One of the documents I downloaded from Pmdg. I think I did remember reading about changing the color. Oh yeah. That's what that color section is. Hang on a second. Yeah, I've seen that color section before, and I'm like, what the fuck is this color section? All right, menu. All right, setup, options, colors. Colors will change on restart. Yeah, I don't know if I can change the color now. Yeah, it looks like I can do it on a restart. Alright, backlight. Yeah, they're all like, change it in the restart, so it looks like I can't do it until it restarts. Sky, ground, tape. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't think I can do it right now. At least if I can, I don't know. I don't see how to do it. Yeah, I tried that MCP and DCU. Yeah, man. But it said it wouldn't take it until I restarted. Look, menu, setup, options, colors. All right, MCP. See, colors will change on restart. Yeah, they all say restart, bro. Like, CDU. Yeah, but it says colors will change on restart. You understand what I'm saying? So I can change stuff, but it won't take until the restart is what it's saying. Well, probably light green would be easier to see. I mean, I have the booklet here for it already. I have it on my my OneDrive account. I have like 30 PDF documents under my aviation folder from like all the airplanes I've bought. Pmdg, Cessna A310, Builds. I got that, but it won't. It said, have you seen the screen when I do it? It says the changes won't take until you restart. I got you, but it won't take it until you restart. Every color I clicked on, it said the changes will take effect when you restart. So even if I changed it now, it's not gonna change anything until I restart the plane. Oh, I understand that. If I put it in now, I'll do it on the ground, where I can like play with it and look at the different colors and shit. Yeah, I can do that. And then the next flight, all the colors will be changed. I got you. That's what I've been saying. If I change it now, it's not going to be into the next flight anyways. See? Even if I change the backlight right now, it's not gonna, I don't think it's going to change it now. Changes in VC will change on restart. Yeah, I'll get in it. I'll get in one day and really like play with the changes. That way, next time it'll be right. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to have a green backlit. Yep, I got you, dude. I put the code in. 1525580 right here. Yep, I got it. That's for the backlight. All right, are we at altitude? Sure are. Oh, wait a minute. It already changed it, I think. Yeah. Hang on. I think it just changed. I think it changed it. Hang on a second. I don't know what the DU backlight is. Like, where's the floodlight? Can I change the floodlight? Yeah, like I don't see, well, actually the MCP, I've already changed it. It's got that green in the back. I like that. But I don't see where to change the floodlight though. Like the, wait a minute, the background. All right, AFDS flood and background. Let's see what that is. All right, primary flight display, primary flight ground. All right. We got DU, DU. I don't want to change the DUs. That's the directional whatever. Radio digits. Lines and numbers. No, I wish there was a way to change the floodlight. I don't think there's a way to do that. Yeah, I like the green up here. That's cool looking. Yeah, see, that's still a regular light. Not really. What the hell is an EADI? Let me look that up. That's the altitude indicator display. I don't want to change that. I don't want to change that to green. I want to change the backlight, dude. Not the back of the... Not this. I want to change the floodlights and shit. Like, I don't think I can do that. I don't want to change this to green. That brown shit there. Which is what I just did. I did EADI. I changed the EIDI ground. It didn't change it. Yeah, I don't know. Let me get on Pmdg's. Let me get on their website. I thought I had the booklet for this. I don't. I might have it on Google Drive, but let me just go to their website and look at it again. I understand. All right, documentation. 737. I think it's under introduction, I think. Yeah, I don't think any of those are the cockpit lights, though. That's the thing. That's what I've been saying. Like all those, it looks like it's for like the screens, the digits of the screens. Like none of that stuff looked like it was gonna change the like the overall lighting in the cockpit. All right, liveries, cockpit. Takeoff, auto rudder, auto mixture, other settings. All right, air conditioner, setting up the panel. All right, here we go. Options, EFSI map, simulation, color options. Here we go. Page 85. Okay, so we have included color. Yeah, so I'm reading right from the booklet. So it says, we have included the color option feature in order to offer you the ability to customize PFD primary flight display, or EICAS, the other display, instrumentation and cockpit lighting and colors in the simulator. Okay, so red, green, blue. All right, hexadecimal. All right, that's good. And now it goes to service-based failure. So I'm not sure which. You'll see the other method. Pmdg sky. Yeah, well, they got them kind of storms all the time, man. Alright, so I don't want to do digits. I might have to just research this one day because I want to go into speed up mode so I can land and, you know. Alright, MCP backlight. That's up top. Radio digits, chrono digits. Cockpit. Maybe this is the one I want here. Let's see here. Alright, let me write this down here. Okay, that works. Alright, we got 25, 30, 58. And PFD ground is this is black, this is brown. All right, 152, 72, 0. All right, so I don't want to change, let me change back that one that I changed earlier. So that's 152. $72 and 0. All right, very good. Let's okay that. Man, I'm a grown-ass man, Mr. Grease. If I want to write some shit down, I'm gonna write it down. I'm a grown-ass man. Won't tell me not to write shit down. I didn't know that though, by the way. I could hit the reset button. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. CDU, I think, well, maybe, I don't know. CDU text. Oh, it is the CDU down here. I don't want to do that. Primary flight display. All right, DU light gray. Instrument, flight deck. Tape screen. Yeah, if you figure out which one that is, let me know, because I don't see which one would be the backlight here. The background, I don't see that. That's the one I like to change to green. I think this is really cool, though, that this is in green now. I like that. I could probably change, you know what, I could change the digits, too, actually. But it's kind of cool in white. I think orange would be pretty cool in that, too. The green and white's pretty dope. I like that. Oh yeah, take your time. All right, let me go a little 8x speed action. Speed us up a little bit. Excuse me. Yep, I was just looking. I don't see a way to change the color I want to change, so I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I did change this display. That looks pretty cool. Here, let's turn this off and let's play with the colors a little bit. Whoa! What the hell? Alright, that's okay. Alright, I think I'm good with all this changes. So we got 219 till our descent. I did. I changed the DU, and I changed the back. So I changed these lights in green. I changed those into green. I changed the CDU here in blue. But it's the DU. I'm not trying to change these screens. That's what the DU is. I just did it while you were gone. I want to change the backlight, which I don't think I can do. See, look, watch. DU backlight, right? $15,255. See, look, see? I'm not trying to change that into green. I don't mind that color, the original color. I wanted to change the floodlight, like the lights that light up everything down here. So I'm okay with this color here. I got the CDU changed. So I got this changed in green, which I like a lot. And I got those changed in green. But all the other colors you can change are like the numbers, the magenta line, you know, like this stuff. It's the same stuff on the left FMC. It's the same thing. Both sides are exactly the same. Still 7 pages. It's still the same thing. Yeah, there's no way to change the backlight of the floodlight in here, like this here, this background light here. That lights up everything. There's no way to change that. So it's all right. I got a couple of things changed. Yeah, there's no section called panel lights and floodlights in here. Maybe in a different plane or in an older plane, but the only ones in here are the DU, which is like, you know, the main screens, primary flight display, the instrument, you know, flight director, the other screen, and the MCP. So yeah, there's no other, nothing else, dude. Sorry. That's how it is, man. There's nothing else. Yep, there's no section. But I changed a few things. I mean, I'm cool with the green here and the blue down there. I think that's pretty cool looking. I'll look it up on my own too, but I watched a couple of videos just now while I was doing this. I saw a guy do it, but it was a 777. It wasn't this plane, and it was a video from 7 years ago. But yeah, I don't see anything that says panel or floodlights or anything like that. So, all right, we got 191 until our descent. Let's create a waypoint. So Jabs is our entry. Let's get rid of that vector. And let's create a waypoint. So we're gonna go from Zeus to Jabs, right? But that's like a big straight up and then like a big U-turn. So let's give ourselves like 3 miles before Jabs. So let's click Jabs. And then we're gonna do the direct opposite route. So that's 29. So the direct opposite would be 180 degrees more. So we're looking at 209. So Jabs 209 / let's do like 3 miles. And now let's click on Jabs again. Click that. And now let's click on Jabs and click that. And now we created a new waypoint. Jabs 01. Alright, let's enter. Well, you know, we'll do this later while we're descending. While we're descending, we'll enter in that other information. Let's go a little 8x speed again. Oh yeah, we cruising now, man. Look at that mileage ticking down. That's a beautiful thing right there. Look at that, boy. Look at that mileage ticking down, boy. What you know about that? What you know about all them ticks? Alright, so alright, let's exit the speed increase. Time's now in white, so that means we're not in the speed increase anymore. Let's go ahead and look at a couple of things here. So this is correct. All right, Sniffy is correct as well. That's right at 12,000 feet. Then we have quarterback. Rivy is above 11,000, right? Oz is right at 10,000. 240 at 9,000 or above. And then we have Gulver is 240, and Christie is 210 at 6,000. Yeah, everything looks good there, man. That's good stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll check it out. I don't think there's anything for the floodlights though, but I'll see what I can find out. I mean, I changed everything I could. The only options, you know, are like everything we see on these screens, this screens, and the radio here, and the radio here. So, it is what it is. I know they have a mod for it, but I don't really want to get a mod. I don't want to do anything like that mod-wise. But I think it's cool. I got this blue color here. That's pretty dope. I can change the lettering, if, you know, the color of the lettering if I want to. But I really like this green up here. I think that's pretty cool looking. Alright, so we got 80 miles to our descent. Let's go chill for a little bit, I guess. Whoa, why is our GPS all weird looking? Hang on. Now we're correct. I wonder why the GPS up here is like all fucked up. Yeah, don't stress yourself out over it, bro. If it can't happen, it can't happen. I don't see anything in there's 7 screens to choose from for colors, and none of them have anything to do with like cockpit lighting or flood lighting. It's all what you look at on the screens, so it's okay. Pretty soon we're going to change the info in the heads-up display. Oh yeah, man, the tablet came out on the PC in October of last year. I remember, it was right around Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, right around Halloween. Yeah, I have no idea when the tablet's supposed to be coming out on Xbox. No idea. But it's been out on the PC for many months now. All right, let's plug in 29.3 because that's going to be our first altitude we're descending to. It says V path already, so we should start descending when we need to. And let's go ahead and let's plug in the correct info for the runway. So this is right on Navigraph's, right in Navigraph. So let's come down here. All right, so right now the heads-up display, it has this look to it. We're going to change the way this looks for our landing. So when I change this in a moment, like all the stuff on the sides is going to be gone, and it's just going to be like the right kind of info for our landing. So let's go ahead and change this all up. So let's come down here, let's click on mode. That's going to be instrument, standby is visual. Let's click on runway. Let's put in the runway elevation. It's 46 feet. Let's push enter. Push runway again. Now we have the length of the runway at 7602. And changing this info will allow the reticle to go right on the sweet spot of the touchdown zone. So now when we look at this now, yeah, I could try to do a night landing, I guess. So now if you look, this is much cleaner for landing, and now we plugged in the dimensions of the runway, this reticle should show up right on the center of the touchdown zone. So yeah, let the new green shine. Yeah, I'll turn the lights down outside shortly. I mean, it's getting dark anyways right now. But this plane, I think, landed sometime around like 7:45 or 8 o'clock. So I mean, we're getting close to. Yeah, it should get dark by the time we land. I mean, we still got like 40 miles until we descend, so. Alright, and let's plug in our ILS for tonight. That is 111.3. So let's type that in, 11130. And let's type it in on Mega Karen GigaChat side. And our course is 131. So let's put that on both sides as well. Alright, very good. There's our top of descent right there. All nice and purdy. Like my new lights. Actually, let me get this set up for. Not sure which side to go to. I kind of like all the scratches on the window, man. That is really cool looking. Makes it look like a real plane. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll stick on this side for now. Yep. Sure it is. I want to sit here so I can see the flaps extend and shit. If I was on this airplane right now, this is probably where I'd be sitting. Like I usually sit like right around the wing. Sometimes I sit in front of the engine so I can look at the engine spinning while we're flying, but usually I'm right like in this area here. I love watching the flaps go down and like the ailerons and all that kind of flip around and speed brakes flip up and shit. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this blue or not, but right now it's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I know. When we were taking off, this wing was flexing quite a bit. But no, I know in real life, there would be some stuff, you know, the things in the center would be flapping. I guess those are speed brakes. The speed brakes would be flapping, and the wing would be moving a lot more. That's for sure. But this one, from what I've seen, the wing does flex quite a bit more on this than some of the other planes I've seen, so I think that's pretty cool. Let's see when we make this turn if like the wing flexes a little bit or anything bounces around. Nope. That's a shame. I know when we were taking off, the wing was bouncing quite a bit. Alright, we should be starting our descent here any minute. There we go, we're starting our descent. That's cool. Right, yeah, you're right about that, yeah. Oh, that's cool. If you, I guess you can't hear it on your end, but in my headphones I can hear the engines winding down. Go, ooh. That's pretty cool, man. That's dope, man. Alright, let's put you on... Oh, we gotta set up a fix. And we gotta set up our approach, so... Alright, let's go to init reference. Course is is it 131? I think that's what I had set up. Yeah, 131, okay. Alright, and that, okay, wind correction, is there any wind gusts right now? No wind gusts, so 5 is okay for the wind correction. Alright, let's put our flap speeds in. Let's go to, what else was I going to change here? Oh, well, let's put this, hang on, we got to put this down to 24,000. Oh yeah, let's put a fix in. Let's do runway 13 right, I think is what we're doing, yeah. Alright, runway 13 right. Hey, what's up with that? Usually you can put runways in here. There we go. This is the only plane that I know of in this simulator where you can actually put a runway in for the fix. And let's do 5 miles out for the landing gear, just as a reminder. And 10 miles out for flaps 15. Alright, now let's go back to progress and go back to this page so we can keep an eye on our vertical deviation here. So far we're doing good. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I have a pretty good soundbar and subwoofer combo, and when I have that thing cranked in cinema mode, man, the engines, it like shakes, like the house, like it's awesome. See, it's gonna start getting dark here. We'll just let the time roll how it is. I love how the sunshine shows up on this Series X. Never saw that before on the Series S. I think, what is that called? Ray tracing, I think that's called. My son knows all about that shit. When he first got the PlayStation 5, he was always talking about ray tracing. It's like, Dad, check the ray tracing out. Check it out, Dad. Check out the ray tracing, Dad. 777, man, they got some big ass engines in that plane. Absolutely. All right, let me delete this here and see what altitude it thinks we're going to be at. All right, 20,000. All right. See, that's a little trick in this airplane. When it's descending, you can push delete, then push the button to the right. It'll delete that line and it'll recalculate where it thinks it's going to be at when you get to this waypoint, and it'll put that altitude in there like it just did for EVA. So let's put this down on the 20,008. Oh, bitch, Jesus Christ. Yep, that is true. It does go silent. It's amazing, like, how the engines, like, are so loud, and then they just, like, get so quiet. It's crazy. Alright, let's go over here to the Mega Karen Giga Chad's side of the airplane. Let's put him, her on map, and let's click this CTR button twice. And now that gives us a display here for our descent with the waypoints and the RNP and the ANP and all that good shit. The required navigation performance and the actual navigation performance. Unable. 280 at... Alright, well, let's just change to 260. Let's go delete again. And let's delete this as well. Yep, and Sniffy, let's do 260 there as well, so let's click delete, and click that. Whoa, that is not good. We need to be at 12,000 feet for Sniffy. And kids, 12,000 feet. All right, Bean, we're okay. Case, 16.5, that's okay. Kids, that's fine. And Sniffy is fine. Alright, we should be okay now. Because now it's saying we're going to be right at 12,000 feet, right by Sniffy, so that's fine. And we got the speeds taken care of now, so everything is good. Let's put this bitch on approach mode here, because this thing will show the glide scope indicator and the localizer way before the primary flight display shows it. For some reason, that's how it works. What up, Houston? I'm making my approach, Houston. What you know about all them approaches, Houston? See, we got ourselves a night landing there, Greece. Coming in. Got live weather turned on. I think this plane landed around this time of day as well. I didn't check that part out, but I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, it was still in the air when we took off, so I think. It's been a little bit now. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle thinking during this stream. My brain hasn't really clicked fully on yet for some reason. Alright, we're doing good for Sniffy. Let's plug in 11,000. For Ravid. And let's match up our heading. Oh, we got to plug in our altimeter here. So let's click standard. And it's actually 30.17 in the Houston area right now. So let's plug that in. Now we're a little high again, so let's see if we balance out. We're coming back down to about even. And let's see here, Ravi, we need to be above 11,000 feet, so let's stay there. Man, I can't wait for the new simulator to come out and actually have like an instant replay mode. That's going to be dope. So this is a real flight, 1583. It did go from Denver to Houston today. I think it just landed a few minutes ago. I tried to take off the exact same time that it took off in real life. I left live weather on. It should be fine. It's following pretty much the exact same route that it did earlier. Yeah, no, it actually is. Everything should be the same. I don't know which runway it landed on though, so that part I don't know. I could probably look it up now. Actually, yeah, let me look that up now. Actually, let me get back on FlightAware and see what where this thing landed at. Google Chrome. By the way, please subscribe. Please click that like button. It might not mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. That's for sure. Alright, the WN1583. And nobody will know that you did it except for me and you. And I won't say nothing to anybody, I promise. Alright, it arrived at 1935 Central Time, so at 7:35 it landed. And it did land on runway. Yeah, it looks like we had the right runway. Let me see what FlightAware is showing. Oh, actually, is it 13? Come on, work with me, baby. Come on, slide over. Come on, screen, work with me. Almost there, a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Come on, tablet. You can do it, baby. I got faith in you. Come on. Yep, 13 right. Okay. Alright, let me close this screen out before it breaks my tablet. Yeah, 13 right. It did land on 13 right. So. Alright, let's change our altitude here. Cabin. Oh, yeah, these should have been on. Those should have been on flight. My bad. My bad. All right, where V is 11,000 feet. Let's put this down to 9,000 now. See what time it's showing here. Well, it's a little bit later than when it landed in real life, but that's okay. We'll just leave it. Now, when we get to the next waypoint, it should start descending again on its own down to 9,000 feet. We have Gulliver, and then we have Seuss, and then we gotta start heading north. And we'll have to switch our mode to heading mode, and then activate the. We'll change our display here. Here's the waypoint that I created here, Jab 01. Actually, no, we don't need that waypoint. Let's get rid of that waypoint. I thought it was going to make it straight up in the air, but it didn't. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. So let's get rid of it. Let's click on Jabs. Click on Jabs 1. And execute that. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit Zeus, and then come into Jabs, and then activate approach mode. This Jabs is it's about 11 miles out from our runway, and that'll give us plenty of time to get down to. All right, let's pull up some speed brakes. Alright, we're slowing down pretty well. We can just put them back. We'll leave them armed. We can see they're armed right here. It says speed brake armed. Let's also turn on our auto brakes. Still 30.17 for the pressure. You know what we do need to do is actually plug in our decision height. That's 250 at this airport. Alright, decision height is done. And let's put this down to 2,000. So that's the altitude we need to get down to per the approach. Let's adjust our heading to match the 148. I want to try to leave this thing in like automatic mode as long as I can, because I want to like watch the flaps go down, and it'd be so nice when they have instant replay so we can just sit in here and kind of like watch this. Like I'm half tempted to put my flaps down, like at least the slats right now, but it's not the time just yet. Very close to it though. We got a deceleration point coming up, so there we will actually let's go back. All right, so we're going to start decelerating here momentarily. Let's put some slats down. Me too, Grease. Are a little high. I'm trying to get us back to a good spot. All right, let's go into heading mode. Oh, actually, you know what? I think this plane might actually do it. Let's click, oh no, it hasn't captured any kind of localizer yet. Okay. Oh yeah, it has. It's showing up right there. All right, let's wait. Let's wait for it to make its turn, and then we'll turn off LNAV and then activate the localizer. Probably should put on our landing lights. All right, let me type in 181 for our heading. Oh, I'm sorry, 131, sorry. And then once we start making that turn, we'll activate, we'll turn off LNAV, hit localizer, that should capture it. We're still too far out, it's not showing our glide scope indicator yet. All right, dude. I'll see you Wednesday night. I'll be back on Wednesday night for sure. Definitely taking tomorrow night off, but I will be back on Wednesday night. You can believe that. Oh, no wonder it's not grabbing a localizer. I never actually plugged it in. Let's click activate. No shit. No wonder it's not capturing a fucking localizer. All right, now we're in approach mode. We're good. Why does it say back course? There we go. That was weird. It said back course. All right, let's click B as well. Put our gear down, I guess.
2500.
Oh, yep. Let's put our gear down. And glide scope is almost captured. Once that captures, I'll go back into the... Ooh, I started flight simming maybe like 10 years ago? 12 years ago, maybe something like that. Man, that landing's gonna be smooth. Alright, we captured the glide scope. Let's go back out into the... Wow, look at them buildings, that's cool. Yeah, I want to say like around 2010 or 2012, I started with X-Plane on my phone. And I just played that. Yeah. Yeah, Frank's something else, that's for sure. But yeah, I started playing on my phone. And then I played it on my tablet on my iPad for a long time. And then like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I started playing Aerofly. And then this simulator, Microsoft Simulator, I just started doing this like a year ago. I started off on my iPad. That's a popular one to start off with, FSX, that's for sure. Never played FSX before. Never played that one before.
Traffic.
Well, tell them bitches to get out of the way. Get out of my way, traffic. God, it's almost 11 o'clock already. Jesus. I gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna turn back into a pumpkin soon. Now, being that it's Land 3, Category 3, we should roll out and flare on our own, so...
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Oh, this is going to be a smooth landing. The airplane's landing it tonight.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Look at that, boy, nice and soft. Oh, besides the airplane not turning. I got the wheel cocked all the way to the side, wasn't turning. Yeah, Frank. That was soft and buttery. That was soft and buttery. All right, we're gonna end that here. Man. What a hell of a flight. We first take off and we take the ground route first. We were trying to just, travel the back roads with the airplane at first. And then we restarted and then we killed it. K-I-L-T. We killed that shit. So, if you haven't already done so, click subscribe, Oh, I know you joking, Frank. It's all good, man. If you haven't done so, click subscribe. The more subscribers I get and the more likes I get, the better the landings become. It's an amazing thing. It's almost like they work hand in hand. The more subscribers and the more likes, the more better the landings are. So I'll be back for sure on Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be flying, but it might be the beginning of my redemption, my two-part redemption series on Wednesday night. We have the Constellation and the DC-6 that both made me look like an idiot, and I'm not about that. I'm about making them my bitch. So I'm gonna do what I can, and I practiced with them both today, and I did pretty well. So I think that might be the beginning of my two-part mini series, redemption against the old ass airplanes. So that's about it, my friends. Please subscribe. Please click that like button. Oh, Wednesday, Osobo has a live stream. Well, shit, man. I should message them and see if they can put my flight up in the middle of their stream. That'd be pretty cool. Like that kid did on Friday night, asking me to live stream his shit on top of mine. No problem, buddy. I got you. Anyways, that's about it, my friends. I will see y'all on Wednesday for sure, somewhere around the 7 to 8 o'clock area, East Coast time, somewhere in that area. And we'll be in a brand new plane that you haven't seen today. It'll be a new plane for Wednesday. That's about it. I'm done rambling. I'm tired. My brain's hurting, and I need to go to sleep. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Be good, y'all. And yeah, man, that's about it. Subscribe, like, and I will see y'all beautiful people over the skies of Mother Earth on Wednesday. See ya.